Hey guys, it's Real. Welcome back to another Road to Master Marathon. Last game we played some Aatrox, which went pretty much as you would expect when I'm playing Aatrox Jungle. Probably won't see too much of that, but that was because he's the new champion and I wanted to show him off to you guys. Today we're playing some Xin Zhao. I had 2 games on Xin where I played my heart out, kicked some ass, and we just couldn't bloody win. And honestly, it was a little bit disheartening, so I took a bit of a break. We won some games on the Xin. But now I'm back to Xin because honestly, I'm actually much better at Xin than I am at Lee Sin. So, I mean, this is what I was playing when I got up to D1 anyway. So, last season. So we'll just play him and hope for the best. We're up against a Warwick this game, who is, as far as the matchups go, he's a bit tricky to play versus. I'm ridiculously experienced in matchups on Xin because, like I say, I spammed the crap out of him yesterday. So last year. So I know so many of these jungle matchups, and I know that Warwick is what I'm pretty confident in most matchups. But this is actually one of those which is quite unique in the sense that this could kind of go either way. And at least early on, you're much better on Xin than you are as the game goes on. Having said that, I could also just first blood him and take the first blood away from Draven. Nice, nice, nice. Got a bit lucky there to get the blue. Don't think it makes a huge amount of difference though. Right. Yeah, early on, Warwick isn't too hard for Xin, but as the game goes on, he just... The difference between Xin and Warwick is they're both very good at doing similar things, so it's kind of like you're just ramming 2 things up against each other, and whichever one is tougher will win, and whichever one is weaker is like, well, there's no other way to play it, because that's what you're good at doing, if that makes sense. And yeah, Xin's good at it, better in my opinion, early, but, you know, as the game goes on, Xin gets better at it through damage, and Warwick gets better at it through tankiness. Like, Warwick just becomes tankier, whereas Xin actually gets damage. And for some reason in League of Legends, if you're in that situation, the tanky one will always win. If you're playing a full DPS versus a full tank, and the tank has high base damage, like Warwick does, then the tank will pretty much win every single time. So we want to take advantage of him early, exactly as we have done. I haven't mentioned my LP this game though. We are at 46, I believe. 46 LP or so. Coming in here now. This could be risky because there are a lot of minions, but we're going in anyway. Ray's going to go for this kill, but she's dead. Nice silence from Garen there. We'll let that go. We'll let that go. And oh, he doesn't have TP actually. Okay. I think he should recall though. If Aurelia TP's in, I can actually just fight again. But Garen needs to thin this wave out just a tad. Just kill off a few of these minions here, because there are quite a few of them right now. And it's a silence. And the second kill. Sayonara, mate. Sayonara. This is a pretty good start. But then again, we've had good starts before on the Xin Zhao, and it hasn't really translated, so let's try and actually translate this one, shall we? Help him push it in so we can get this minion wave under the tower. I don't think Aurelia TP'd. Actually, she may have TP'd, but if she did, she TP'd to the tower. I didn't actually see because, you know, she didn't. I was expecting her to TP to the minions, but she did get there kind of fast, so maybe she did TP. Why am I not recalling? What was that? What's stopped my recall? That was weird. Alright. Man, we can just do this. Don't have a pink ward if I do this. I think it may actually be a smart choice right now to sit on double Warhammer and then get like 2 pink wards or something. Or just 1 pink ward actually. Just get a pink ward. I don't know whether that would be categorically better, but I value pink wards quite highly. And I mean, I've spent 400 gold on 10% CDR and 5 AD, which is not really a huge amount, honestly, compared to what you could get from having a pink ward. If he can run, I can save him. Oh, I can't. Good stuff. Warwick should come down this way. So when Lux gets back into, yep, there it is. Hopefully he doesn't see this. Alright, perfect timing. So he doesn't know I'm here. Now the big risk of me going for this play is that my mid is missing and my bot lane is also recalled, but he just used his cooldowns here. So that's where I'm going to go in now. With no E to protect himself, no Q. He's dead. Bit of patience there pays off, boys. Yo, come at me, Lux. Come at me. I made a mistake already. Only a small one, though. I guess, actually, that works out better. But Yas doesn't get an assist. So the mistake that I made there was I should have initiated with my ulti. Because that would have knocked her away from safety and into Yasuo. And Yasuo can also ult off of that. Which would have been a better play overall there.
It shall be done.
So the next stage in this game is just to keep snowballing, keep up the pace, keep up the pressure. The big downside of what's happening in this game so far, though, is that the kills are on me because I'm getting a lot of solo kills. My team actually is not that strong. They're not doing that well. I mean, I got 2 kills top and Garen doesn't even have a CS lead, basically. Wait for that to wear off, and then we go in. Excellent. Good stuff. Good idea to wait for that Warwick E to run off, because it's like a huge damage reduction. It's like 30 or 40%. It's pretty huge, honestly. Definitely enough for you to want to wait. Sitting on a lot of gold, so I'm going to get my topside jungle and then look for this Infernal Drag. I was looking mid to dive Lux, but I don't think that's necessary. I am strong. I mean, as you can see, I'm 5-0 and 1. I'm doing really well, but I haven't bought in a long ass time. I'm sitting on 2k gold. So even though I feel strong right now, I'm actually not a huge, I'm not that strong. Alright, so I'm gonna recall here, get my tier 2 boots, get my warrior enchant, and then I will be all sorted. Let's go for, let's do this. Perfect, perfect. Alright, nice. Alright, let's get this warrior, let's get this dragon now. Warwick just at level 6. And Pike is coming in as well here. That feels a bit extreme. Maybe not actually. Okay. Good follow up from Pike there, I guess. Bad timing though, because I wanted to get that dragon like right now, and now I can't get it. And Warwick actually might be able to. Oh, he's not on it. That's good. So we'll just ward it and. I don't really want to go for this play. I'm fine not to. I'm actually going to try and dive Lux though. Never mind. Just go for this. Nice, Garen. God, he doesn't actually have any damage. He's got Ninja Tabby, Ruby Crystal. Bloody hell. Perfect. General rule of thumb, guys, if you're playing a Warrior Enchant champion, so someone like Kha'Zix, Lee Sin, etc., Xin, obviously. When you get that Warrior Enchant, you can start to do a lot more stuff. And those champions can solo Dragon. But again, for me, Warrior Enchant is that threshold. Where when I get Warrior Enchant, I go for it. But before Warrior Enchant, I'm not really a fan of going for it. So let's go into the Lux here. Sounds a bit spicy, and see what we can get. Oh, that is Warwick though. He has no ulti, so he can't save her. Nice. Bot lane's not coming up. I don't think I've shat on someone as hard as I've shat on this Warwick this game, honestly, in a long ass time. Is he actually recording? Oh god. Okay, I'm actually glad he backed out of that because I wasn't really feeling it. Without my ulti, wasn't really feeling that play.
Here's a tip and a spear behind it.
$2.9 for my Triforce. Phage is up in like 500s. Let's go for this Rift Herald next. We did get first blood tower, right? Yeah. But we can break open some lanes with that. Maybe even just go mid and get some more stuff there.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm going to go for Stinger, boys, rather than the Sheen. I can... Whoops-a-daisy. I can do both. Either one at this point in the game would be good. Arguably, Sheen might actually be better in this situation. I feel like Stinger is better on Xin in general as an item because attack speed lets you get your Q off faster. It gets your passive hitting more frequently too. This determination passive every third hit. Do extra damage and heal, so I like the Stinger. But the burst from Sheen is actually pretty useful when you are just going in and fighting people. Nice. Yeah, so I somehow got away with that one.
Victory calls.
Nice bot lane. I was just gonna say my Swain's 0-4-0 and Draven's 3-0 and they get the 2v2 kill. That's solo queue for you. That's solo queue somehow. Somehow that worked. Where do we want to stick this? I kind of want to stick this top.
But the master does not retreat. Nothing will stand.
Man, this is hot. This is a hot push. Just run it in, run it in, run it into the next tower, guys. You want to get that second charge. There you go. Now we can leave it. The second charge, it got buffed a few patches ago. It's so strong if you get that second charge. That's half the tower's health. Really nice stuff. This is a good rotation by my team though, actually. This is too ballsy though. Let's get the tower. Nice. So we can go bot here if we want. I'm going to get my topside jungle because it's up and has been for 10 years. Pike kill was Yasuo. Nice. This poor Warwick, man. What does he do in this situation? I don't know how how does he play this?
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Alright, I'm gonna get to this Inferno a bit late here. So arguably doing these Krugs was a bit greedy. Maybe having a bit more awareness of the objectives on the map. Would have been able to get here in time. Shouldn't be a big deal though. It's not like the enemy team's going for it. And if we do try and contest 5v5, we will come out on top. So let's just go for the crab here. And then we can go for dragon after. Getting Triforce is a huge spike on Xin though. Is he inting? Is he inting or is he a Draven player, lads? He's a Draven player. What? Fuck my life, I'm bad at this game. I could have killed him so easily as well. Like, he was such a free kill for me. I'm so mad at myself. Okay, I missed that. And Warwick, I blinked and Warwick died. What? Alright. Let me break down a little bit there why I died. So you don't make that same mistake. So Xin Zhao's E, you don't want to be too greedy with it. Essentially, you want to avoid engaging with your E for as long as possible. Nice. And then you want to use it to chase people rather than engage. So in that situation against Draven, I kind of want to just run up to him as best I can. And just melee him and then E him to chase him. Now, because he's Draven, I engage with my E because he doesn't have a gap closer to run away. Maybe he's got his flash, but if he's got his flash, I mean, I can follow him with my flash. Or I can just be like, alright then, that's your flash, you know? If he were a champion with a gap closer, I would be much less likely to engage with my E in that situation. Because then he would just, you know, say it's Tristana. If I press E to engage, Tristana presses W to run away, and then what do I have left? I then have to chase her with my flash, when instead, if I can just walk up to her, it's a bit better, right? But the problem with the way I use my E against that Draven is I charged on Draven, but Draven knocked me with his, whatever his E is called, the spinning blades or whatever it is. And it knocked me to the side, so it interrupted my E, slowed me, meant I didn't get the slow, didn't get the attack speed afterwards, you know, just really, really sloppy by me. And that's basically what caused me to die. Why do I? Okay. Okay. Alright, buddy. Okay. And then I didn't ult either, which is obviously another mistake. Right, my team has that inhibitor. They're not going to need my help. So I'm going to ping top here. Hopefully they will rotate and not fight. Alright, we're going to fight. I mean, it's not terrible to fight here. Just rotating is the smarter play. But maybe it's not the solo queue play. Nice. This Garen does so much damage. Yumu's dead mans. That was the easiest game of my life. I'm not saying that to BM. I'm actually saying that quite the opposite. Kind of BMing myself. Because why am I so trash this game sometimes and then actually good in other times? Like, I'm hard smurfing. If I play anywhere, I play half that well in my games and I go like bloody... I'm D1 instantly, you know. I'm so inconsistent. It annoys me. It really annoys me. Do I have the lowest damage on my team? I actually did. I think that's because right towards the end of the game, we were just kind of farming champions a bit, and I kind of didn't do much there. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks so much for watching the gameplay. Thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to me for more, and I will see you in my next